Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the Trans Nzoia Governor, George Natembeya, has been making so much noise about Luyas having their rightful share in government and on anything politically. With this move, we have seen Wetangula and Mudavadi being pushed to a corner because they don't reflect the face of Western or fighting for the right of Luyas politically. Because, politics, it is, competing for the resources and all other available chances anywhere. That is politics. You compete for the little resources available. So as you compete, do you get your rightful share? That has been the position. So many have always come out to, paint a picture as if Natembeya is someone's project. There are those who believe that he is a William Ruto project. There are those who believe that he is a Gachagua project, simply because he is coming now to give a very hard time to people like Mudavadi and Wetangula, who have always come out to try to be that face of Mulembe Nation as top leaders, what they're referring to as kingpins. So Natembeya is coming out to deny all these kind of rumors that is all over here, that he is not being pushed by someone, but he is being pushed by the problems that Luyas are facing. Therefore, he is coming to speak on behalf of Mulembe Nation. There is something he's trying to reveal here when it comes to the Kenya Armed Forces, talking about the Kenya Army, the Kenya Air Force, the Kenya Navy. The leadership, we had Ogola, who was the current CDF. After Ogola, someone came in, and after this person, there will be another person who will come in that leadership. So, Natembeya is taking credit from the latest appointment that was done. Earlier he said that there has never been any Luya in history who has ever become a general in army. So after he made noise, one of the Luya's son was made a general in army. But again, he's saying this is not enough. Even going by the arrangement that has been done, it seems no Luya will be a CDF anytime soon. Maybe it will take 15 years or so to have a Luya as a CDF, according to the arrangement we have seen. Though so far, there is one who is a vice CDF. So he's taking credit from this. And how can you deny this when Natembeya has been all over talking about Luyas being denied a chance in armed forces? That we have never had a 3-star general from Western region.
Na mimi siwezi kuwa mradi ya mtu. I can't be anybody's project. Natembeya kitembe kuongea hivi, ametumwa sio na Ruto, sio ametumwa na Gachagua, sio ametumwa na nani. Mimi siwezi kutumwa na mtu. Natumwa na matatizo ya watu yangu. Hiyo peke yake. And we are making a point. Na mimi ningependa wale ambao wanafanya hii maneno wasikie hii maneno. Juzi tumeongea nikasema kwa jeshi habijawahi kuwa na ofisa ambaye ni mawe tatu. Jana amepewa, si ndio? Lakini sisi hatujaridhika kwa sababu ya mawe tatu hata panda akuwe mkubwa wa jeshi. Atakuwa tu vice, maana ikitoka kwake wataenda mtu wa army. Wakitoka mtu wa army anaenda mtu kwa navy. Nikiangalia kule mbele kwa hizo vitengo zote hakuna Mluya hata mmoja. Kwa hivyo kusimamia jeshi sisi labda ni miaka ingine 15 huko mbele. Kwa hiyo mimi pia kwa kama furata. Nataka kwenda kwa ile kiti yenyewe ambayo jamii zote za Kenya kubwa zimekuweko na Mluya hajapata. Hata kama rais anasikia, it cannot be like this. That an entire community of over 7.5 million people can be so discriminated like this. Na mimi nikisema hii maneno, sisemi mambo ya ukabila, ukiongea ukweli wanasema ukabila tundinyamaze. I'll only keep quiet the day justice is done. Mkitenda tu haki, nione watu wangu wameweka kule, mimi nafunga mdomo. Lakini bakeba kwa Mungu, kama hakuna haki, kama hakuna haki, mimi nitaongea mpaka Mluya apewe haki.
Now we are continuing this final discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, how true is Natembeya's statement? And above all, why is it that we have communities like Western region, that is Luya community, they have never had this position. For the first time in history, because of observing the Tonjo rules, at least a Luo became a CDF for a very short time. After that, imeenda kwengine. So definitely, you will agree with Natembeya, Luyas have denied this chance. Luos also, they have been denied. When it happened, it has been lived so short. Why? Politics at play when it comes to the armed forces also. It is here. Now, looking on what Natembeya is talking about, John Mugaravai Omande has become the first Luya to ascend to higher office when it comes to the army. He is now currently the vice CDF, and then he is the commander in Kenya Air Force. Right now, he's in charge of Kenya Air Force, a position that Ogolla was occupying earlier before he became the CDF. So definitely, he has made history as the first Luya, in fact, a Maragoli, a sub-tribe Amaragoli. So Natembeya is right. He made noise that Luyas have never become in higher ranking in army. But Mugaravai is the first one, a 3-star general. Natembeya made too much noise. So when he takes credit from this, he is right. I don't know how Mudavadi will come and convince people they did it or Wetangula. But Natembeya made noise from the opposition side, and we have seen something happening. For that matter, he's taking credit. Huwezi mtenga. So Wetangula na Mudavadi wakisema ya kwamba we did it, Natembeya will also say I did it, I made noise. And the people will agree more with Natembeya because his noise was loud and clear. He made some noise and some changes have happened. Therefore, he can take credit from this. Now, come to what he's talking about, that no time soon, Aluya will be the CDF. He's true. And how is this? Look at the age of John Mugaravai. And then check on the rotation. Ogolla was from Kenya Air Force. Then he's now the next one in Kenya Air Force, Mugaravai. So after Ogolla, they went for Kahariri. Kahariri is from Kenya Navy. After he has finished his term, the next CDF will be from the Kenya Army. That's the rotations. So it was Air Force, Navy, it will be Army. Then you go back to Air Force. Now, who is next in Kenya Air Force? So the Kenya Army. Go and check. David Kimayu Tarus. Huyu hakuguzwa. That will be the next CDF after Kahariri. You check on his age, he will get it. He will be somewhere. 62 years. He will get it. He will not be 64. Then after that one, if you, the next person will be from now Kenya Air Force. What will be the age of Omenda? Omenda will be more than 64 years. He will be headed to 68 there. Therefore, he will retire from that position only, and another person will come up. So definitely, Aluya will not be the next CDF. The age does not favor him, going by the rotation. The next one will be a Kalenjin. And you check on this arrangement, it is now being reduced to a Kikuyu Kalenjin, something like that. If another person comes in, they will find a way of dealing with him, including death. See how politics is playing here now. At least during Moi time, kulikuwa na Somali, Kenyan Somali, kulikuwa na Akamba. But this time around, this politics has been reduced to Kikuyu Kalenjin. Kikuyu Kalenjin. By mistake, another person comes in, life ana evil. Paka na ndege. But then another question that comes in, why? There is a secret Natembeya will not talk directly here, but you have to analyze and conclude. Analyze and make a conclusion. There has been the issue of rigging election. So when you are rigging election, if you don't have someone from your community who can be in charge of this leadership, so that if there will be an attempt of coup, or when the army gets irritated with how rigging happens and they want to take over and clean this issue, it can never happen because you have someone from your community who will now favoring you. It happened with Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru alikuwa na mtu from his community. Ruto wants someone whom he knows is either somewhere like a Kikuyu, who have history in that, but the next person online is from his community. So you look at that. What if you have someone from Luo Nyanza or Nyanza region? Then rigging happens. This person might not agree to that because the rigging is not favoring anyone from Western or Nyanza. Assume it's Raila on ballot, he has been rigged out, and we have someone from Nyanza region who is the CDF. What can happen? Assume you have Aluya there, Aluya the way they have been voting. Then someone has been rigged, maybe it's Raila Odinga. He has been rigged out in favor of someone else. What can happen? Things might not be the same. So, because of the fear of unknown, when rigging happens, because that's the way these people are ascended to power. 2017, it was rigging, pure rigging. You talk about, and Maraga did it, by the way. Maraga said it very clear through the ruling. Look at 2022. 3 IBC commissioners against 4. So, there is a lot of issues here that is making these people to always make sure that they have someone from their community, such that when they are doing such kind of things, when it comes to election, at least they are sure of there is someone from our community, so he's in charge of army. So we cannot be overturned. Things like these ones. I think Natembeya is trying to allude to that, but not saying it openly, though above all, the politics in army. Someone would say there is no politics in army. There is. If there is not, then it cannot be reduced to a two-community issue. Luya is a huge community. Number 2, but they have denied that chance because of politics and rigging.